Hi, I'm Yannick Hanfman.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
This is Sebastian Olfner.
It's Marc-Andrea Whistler.
I am Francisco Cerundolo.
And you're listening to the gametolovepodcast. Podcast. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Hopefully.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. It's the final of the Rome Masters on the women's side. What a day we've had. I feel like I spent the whole day looking at the word rain delay. And I'm hoping that we don't get to see that again tonight. We want an uninterrupted final here in Rome. We want to see the two best ladies that have made it through to this final have an uninterrupted match. We had a good match earlier on with Holger Rune and Casper Ruud, but this Medvedev Tsitsipas one, God, what a nightmare that was. Over the course of about 6 hours. Oh, my word. But at least we've got people back in the stands. We've got tennis back on the courts, and we've got a great final. Elena Rybakina from Kazakhstan up against Anhelina or Anhelina KALININA. Am I going to get it right? Hopefully I do. If I'm saying it wrong, tell me in the live chat because I don't want to disappoint anybody. Big up the Ukraine as well. So it's great to see some Ukrainian people in the live chat as well. Hope you're all well. Big shout out to everybody in Ukraine. And this one's going to be an exciting one. I know that there's probably a little bit of a love lost with Rybakina. Some people are going to say that she's born in Russia, this type of thing. Let's let the tennis do the talking here tonight. And I hope tennis is the winner because these are two fantastic tennis players and they've only played once before. And KALININA is the winner. Maybe we'll be saying that at the end of today. Give me your predictions on this match, though, in the live chat. I want to know, how do you see this one going? Right, here we go. We're kicked off with the first point of the match, and it is Elena Rybakina serving first. There's part of me that feels like it's not going to be as straightforward. Everybody's saying, oh, Rybakina in two, like she's just going to walk it. The last time they played was last year. It was in Charleston. KALININA did win in 3. So part of me feels like we could see 3 sets again here today. But I think Rybakina will win. But I feel that there's going to be a lot of fight from KALININA. And tell me if I'm getting that wrong, because I know that Gary's had a word with me to not say KALININA. So, and I apologize to everybody in advance because her button does sort of say that because I didn't really know how I was saying it before I recorded the button. But it's a good button anyway. So hopefully you've given me creative right to say a name a little bit different because it's music at the end of the day, isn't it? And that one's long from Rybakina with the backhand. Let's see some of your predictions in the live chat. Great to see so many of you in. Make sure you smash a like on the video if you haven't done so yet. And subscribe if you're new. Ghost going with Ribber in 2. We've got Todd, Ribber in 2. Tennis Twit, Ribber in 2. Ray, Elena in 2. We got just Chris with Go Ribber. So, no love for the Ukrainian. Come on. That one's long from Rybakina there. We got Goldflake in. She's been hanging around all day watching rain delay, saying, same, Ben, same. Thank you for the energy. Come on. Let's bring the energy. We've been waiting for a match of this magnitude all day. I'm just hoping that the crowd filter back into the stands. That last match, I mean, it was built up so much, all the trash talk, all this type of thing, but didn't live up to it, really. So disjointed, the match. I wasn't really even sure I was even that bothered who won by the end. I would have liked to have seen 3 sets, but the way this day's gone, that this match may not have even been played had that one gone to a 3rd set. Who knows? Manor's in. Good to see you, Manor. Saying, hi, Ben. I'm picking KALININA for saving the tennis. Oh, I like that. Appreciate that. lurking as well. And there you go. Look, Gary in. You got it, Ben. Good for you. Only one slight adjustment. The H is pronounced like a G. That's what I thought. I think I got it a little bit wrong on the first way of saying it. Emphasis on the second syllable in Rybakina. Yeah, we know that one. And KALININA. Okay, so it's KALININA. Okay, don't worry. Gary's always on hand to correct me. Cheers, Gaza. And there you go, Ghost. And there he is. There he is. Batman Gary swooping in at the last second. Welcome. Good serve there. Good drop shot. Rybakina in and puts away the easy ball. There's been a few errors. It's more been on the racket of Rybakina so far in this match. She's hit a few long. She's hit a few winners. Not really anything else to report so far. We're already up to 82 likes on the video, probably due to how late it's commenced. But 18 more and we're at 100. Come on, do it now. I need it. I've got a beer on. I had a couple of beers during Tsitsipas and Medvedev. Am I saying that one right, Gary? It's Medvedev. Daniil Medvedev, not Medvedev. I'll try my best. Serves in, backhand from KALININA, and it's long from Rybakina again. It's probably a good way of learning these names as well, having two such similar names and knowing that they're both pronounced in the exact same way. So cheers for that, Gary. We got Rybakina and KALININA. We got Sapar in with Bamos Rybakina. Serving here. Oh, it's terrible serve. It's about a meter wide to the right-hand side. Second serve here for Elena. She's the number 7 seed. I have to take back. Well, that one's long from Rybakina there. And I should take back some of the things I said in the countdown episode 1. I said that she'd be lucky if she makes the quarterfinals. But I said I was open to her doing well. I didn't think that she had proven herself on clay yet. I think she's starting to grow on the surface. And it's a break point for KALININA. And that one's long. And the break point disappears within an instant of a second there. We've got Joe Gannon. How are you doing, Joe? Long time no see. Gary giving some more lessons in pronunciation in the live chat. Good to see you, Gaz. What's going on in Florida today? Been down the beach, have you? Just wide with the first serve from Rybakina. Got a beer. It's Saturday night. Feel like I spent the whole Saturday just waiting for tennis to commence. What way to spend your weekend? Good second serve. KALININA just goes cross court, chopped down the line. Rybakina, good backhand, but answered by KALININA. And that one's long from Rybakina. She's gone long quite a few times in this first game. Is it KALININA? The umpire's getting it right, for sure. Just heard it. Vantaggio KALININA. Sounds better with an accent, though, I feel. The British accent doesn't really bring out the best, does it? First serve long from Rybakina. Max is in. How are you doing, Max? Good to have you. Smash that like button. 17 away from 100. Come on. Let's get the century in early. Second serve's in. Backhand. Cross court. Massive backhand from Rybakina. She's gone drop shot. KALININA's there, but it's gone wide with a attempted pass. It's competitive from the off, this match, it has to be said. Right, so back to Deuce again. Being given all she can handle so far, Rybakina, in this first game. Joe saying, I like the British accent. Y'all sound smart. I like it. I like it when people say y'all for some reason. I don't know why. Right, second serve from Rybakina, wearing the white long sleeve with the pink skirt. Good forehand from KALININA. And that's looked nearly out. Somehow it's landed in, but a good moon ball to reset the rally from KALININA. And We're going backhand to backhand, cross court. And a nice winner there from the Ukrainian. Really tore into that one. And it's another breakpoint opportunity for the world number 47. Maybe a bit of a surprise to be at this stage of the tournament. Definitely a surprise me. Obviously, she was on the side of the draw. Sabalenka was supposed to be filling. Sabalenka going out early in this one. Maybe she'll be fresh and ready to go again. Come Roland Garros. And that's a double fault. And what a way to give away the first game. Rybakina. I think it's going to be a break. It's going to check it. It's definitely out. And there you go. It is the break. And 1-love. KALININA. Wow. What a start. Boom. And let's get the first. Gary's going to have a go at me. The KALININA button is going to come out.
KALININA! KALININA! Can you see her? KALININA! See her? KALININA! 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 Coming from Ukraine and she causing the pain. Coming from Ukraine and she causing the pain.
Whoa, she's definitely causing the pain. I'm waiting for Gary's comments after that button. I bet his skin is crawling somewhere. The crowd just filtering back into the stands. And KALININA. Joe saying she's from Alabama, hence the y'all. Ah, interesting. 13 likes away. Well, they're taking their time to come in. She's still trying to serve. Poor girl. It is long on the first serve. Second serve's in. And the return's just into the net. Not really much more you can say about that. Not the best start. I mean, Rybakina has not been great at all here to start this one. And might interest you to know, before this tournament, KALININA, her best ever Masters was a quarterfinals last year. And that was at the Madrid Masters. This is her first ever Masters final. Will she take the opportunity? Good backhand there. Cross court is into the net from Rybakina. Her best results at the slams as it stands. Her furthest she's ever got was third round at the Australian Open. It was actually earlier this year. Maybe Roland Garros. She can go one better. That's a great ace down the tee from the Ukrainian. She's currently at number 47. Her highest was 28 in the world. Its first serves into the net. Career titles. She only has one WTA Challenger title to her name. Great backhand there from Rybakina. What a step up this would be if she was able to win this one. Yeah, she had one final loss, and that was in the final against another person from Kazakhstan, Yulia Putintseva. Beat her in straight sets in a 250 in Budapest. Good serve. And it is the consolidation. It's 2-love. Anhelina. KALININA. Sean saying, are there many fans who stayed in the stadium this late? Yeah, not bad. There's still quite a few in there. But it is 10 past 11 over in Rome. I'm sure travel arrangements trying to get back, or maybe even not sure what else going on over there. Maybe people are just worried that the weather won't even hold up. But KALININA there goes into the net with the forehand. Interesting to work out who the crowd are really supporting. From what I can gather, I've heard a lot of Ukrainian chants. Not heard much Rybakina love from the stands, which surprises me. Thought she was maybe trying to build a little bit of a following. Oh, good return there off the first serve. Second ball is good. Good power hitting here from Rybakina. She goes down the line. Nice winner from Rybakina. Right, serving. 30 love. Oh, it's a really good serve. The serve we haven't really seen too much of as yet from Rybakina. She's been a bit hot and cold in those first couple of games, but that one really dominant serve. Yeah, KALININA, the tournament she did win back end of last year, Limoges in France. She won a 125 WTA. It's like the challenger equivalent on the women's side, where she beat Clara Towson on hard court. 6-3, 5-7, 6-4. Good return there from her. Steps in. Oh, she's overpowered that, and she's gone long. I mean, it seemed like a simple put away, but it is a game to love, and Rybakina is on the board. So 2-1. She's still with the break. She is the number 30 seed in this tournament. We're up to 91 likes on the video. Come on. We're only 9 away from 100. Let's go. We're only 3 games in. Let's get that. I've got a special song that gets played for 100 likes, and I want to get it out. I can only do it if you press that thumbs up. Kathy is in. How are you, Kathy? One of our long-standing members saying, spent the last couple of days with my son and his girlfriend's family, who are amazing. We saw Stevie Nicks and Billy Joel last night in the Tennessee Titans Arena. 50,000 people. Incredible. Well, glad you had a great time. Sounds, at least it wasn't rained off like all of these other tennis events that have been going on of late. Yeah, tennis Twitter agreeing, saying amazing, Kathy. Does sound good. Glad you're having a good time there. Having a better time than Rybakina right now. She's down a break. KALININA can easily, I'd say, I feel that there's the potential that she could hand this back to Rybakina. Rybakina looks a bit more solid in that game. We'll wait and see, though. Beer on the go. Let me know where you are, what you're having to drink, what you're doing tonight or during the day. It's 10 o'clock at night here in the UK. It's 11:15 at night in Rome. Rybakina, big backhand cross court from KALININA. Down the line as well. Rybakina on the run. Great backhand from both. Now power forehand is long from Rybakina. She seems to be missing the mark a lot today. Gone long quite a few times. I'd say the quality hasn't really been there on the final ball. It's been a good rallying match, just not a good final product. That's all I'd say. Okay, KALININA shaking her head before serving. Not sure what she's frustrated about there. But anyway, 15 love in the second serve. Seeing forehand with power. KALININA gets it back, but she can't get the second one. Big forehand winner from the Slam champion, the current reigning Wimbledon champion in Elena Rybakina. 15 all. Serve into the net. Second serve. It's in. Good backhand return from Rybakina. And a good depth from KALININA. She brings Rybakina in, but it's a really poor drop shot. And it is 15-30. She feels like she's starting to find her feet now. Elena. And the drop shot was poor, though. You can't allow her that amount of time to just come in and just take the ball on. Serve out wide. Oh, it's a really good serve from KALININA. 30 all. Yeah, isn't it crazy? We've been talking about Rybakina not being too good on the clay. Medvedev not too good on the clay. Yet both of them find themselves in the final of Rome. Good serve there from KALININA, but into the net. It's a poor forehand, and it is one break point, sorry, 30-40. Got some smaller tournaments that are going to be starting off fairly soon. Got Lyon, Geneva, Morocco. Good forehand cross court. Good backhand there from KALININA. Saves the break point. It's into the net. There's still not really the winners from her, but she tends to be able to force the error from Rybakina. Here's Deuce. She's able to hold on to this break. That would be quite something. And we've got Shifua saying Medvedev and Ryba surely shocked the most. Yeah, definitely. Great forehand down the line from KALININA and a good drive volley there as well. It's looped up. Is it going to land in? It does. She smashes it away, though, and she gets the advantage. She's starting to step up to the occasion. And it is her advantage. A lot of people speaking about the final for tomorrow. We have Holger Rune up against Daniil Medvedev. Going to be interested to see how that one goes. And if Daniil wins Rome, what a story that would be going into Roland Garros. I mean, he's never won a clay court Masters event. Never even been to the final. Good hit in there from Rybakina. So, keeps herself in the game. Go back to Deuce. Yeah, I mean, Monte Carlo, he got to the semi-finals before. That was back in, what year was that? 2019. And he got to the quarterfinals this year. Into the net with a serve from KALININA. Second serve. Rybakina will want to peg her into this. She doesn't even have to do much. It's into the net from KALININA. Yeah, that's a bit poor, to be honest. And this is almost like a mirror image of the first game of the match, but it was Rybakina serving. That's the one she got broken. It's break point here. Oh, it's a poor first serve. Serving here. Backhand is wide from Rybakina. Yeah, there's some love for KALININA at the moment. Some people cheering her on. It's not a lot of atmosphere, though, it has to be said. It's a little bit of damp. Not just the weather. Deuce. Good serve there from KALININA, and it's into the net. We're only 7 likes away from 100. If you're just joining, hit that thumbs up right this second. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've just hit 52,000. The only way is up. Advantage Kalinina. She's taking her time, readjusting with the ball toss. But it didn't help. Still into the net. Second serve. Oh, it's into the net. And that's a massive hold for Kalinina. Give her a button, I think.
KALININA, KALININA, can you see her? KALININA, see her? KALININA, 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 coming from Ukraine and she causing the pain. Coming from Ukraine and she causing the pain.
3-1. Kalinina and Rybakina there with a nice serve and second ball. We got Sasha in with the Ukrainian love there. Great to see. Wow. And we got Shish. I can't say your name, mate. I'm terrible. Shishviwa. Is that right? Shishviwa? Saying this crowd is certainly politically charged by Kalinina. Yeah, it could quite possibly. Tennis twit saying, I can't quite catch it. Coming from Ukraine and she causing the pain. That's what it says. Don't know. I just tried to find something that rhymed with Ukraine. At the time, I don't think there was anything going on in Ukraine. So, yeah, it's... I don't think she's causing the pain in Ukraine. I think she's just going to be causing the pain to her opponent on the court. That's what we're trying to convey there, and that's in that button. 4 likes away from 100. We're closing in. Tennis Twit saying, ooh, I love it, Ben. You're very creative. Thanks very much. Try my best. Oh, it's out, says the umpire. Down off the chair. And it is 40 love. We're back in and now serving. Looking for a game to love. Good serve. Great backhand return. Oh, beautiful down the line winner from Kalinina. Fantastic. Definitely has all the ability in the world. It's a solid backhand. 40-15. We're back in a serving into the net with the first serve. It's looking a little bit flustered out there. Serves in. Good return. It's into the net, though, from the next ball. It is a 40-30, not having it all her own way at all. This is, I believe, yeah, by far the best that she's done. Yeah, by far the best she's done at this in a Clay Masters event. She's only been as far as the 3rd round before this. So, obviously winning her first Masters event in Indian Wells earlier this year. Then the final in Miami as well. She was defeated by Kvitova. It's a great hard hit there. She's making her play another ball all the time. Oh, it's just long from Kalinina and Rybakina. Great resolve there. I mean, it was quite far out, but still a really, really good play. And she had to work hard to get that hold. I think we're going to get a first play of a Rybakina button. This one, at least it said right for Gary. Well. 3-2. Yeah, Max saying Kalinina is going to be a tricky opponent in this match. I think so. She's definitely not having it all her own way. She's playing very, very well. And you've got to throw some respect on her name. I mean, how she's got to this final, it's not been easy. She's knocked out the likes of Blinkova, Sophia Kenin, straight sets. Don't forget, so Kenin was the person who knocked out Sabalenka. And then she had Madison Keys. She had a torrid time against her. She was down a set. She came back to win in 3. Then she had to play Haddad Meyer. That's not an easy match for anyone. She was down a set there as well. And then in the second set, she had to go to a tie break. She managed to win that one. Somehow came back from a set down. And then she plays Kudermetova. This time she doesn't go a set down. She wins the first set, but she goes 1 set apiece and has to win in a third as well. So she's been to 3 sets in the last 3 matches. I'm sure she doesn't really want it again, but at least you can see the fight is in her. Whereas Rybakina, she's beaten Paolini straight sets. Got a walkover, really. Had a half a set against Kalinskaya before she retired. Vondrousova, I think, a super impressive result. Straight sets. Iga, that's never an easy match. I mean, she was 1 set all. Credit to her. And then Iga retired. And then Ostapenko in straight set. So she's not had it all her own way. The Iga match, that was the one where we were really starting to find out what's going on in her clay court form. What level is she at? She played well. If you want to hear a bit more analysis on that match, then go watch the countdown where we speak about Iga and her run up to Roland Garros this year. And we also speak about Carlos Alcaraz, Covey giving him some good insight onto Iga and Rybakina as well. So go check that one out. That's on the channel. It's also available on audio platforms as well, just in case you're just driving or just out for the day and maybe on public transport and just want something tennis related to listen to. With Roland Garros on the horizon, the countdown is the place to be for everything Roland Garros. So, Kalinina, 30-15, doing well on this service game so far. Misses that one just down the tee. How are the likes getting on the video? 1 away from 100. Come on, you must be someone out there. You, yeah, you. Do it. Forehand cross court into the net from Kalinina, and it's 30-all. Feel that every game there's always the possibility there could be a break. Time for beer numero 2. Or what do they say in Italy? I was going to say 30. That's 30, isn't it? Like tre. Probably tre. I'll go with tre. Don't know if that's right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Nice forehand to forehand rally. It's long from Kalinina, and it is a break point opportunity again from Rybakina. She had an opportunity on the last Kalinina serve. 2 break points then. She's got another one again. She's knocking at the door. Is she going to be able to level this first set? Still a lot of Kalinina people in the stands. She messes up the first ball toss again there. Oh, but nearly a great first serve. Oh, she's nearly ready to serve, but the ball kid not quite there in time. Second serve coming up. Break point. Backhand cross court from Rybakina. She's gone with moon ball just to try and reset the rally. It's worked. Now backhand to backhand. And Rybakina with that short one there. But it's a great recovery. But that one's wide. And that is the break. And we go 3-3. Rybakina is back in the match. nice 1-2 punch down the line there from Rybakina, and it is 15-love. So this match now becomes a little bit more even. I feel like she's been growing into this match. It is second serve here. Can KALININA get back into this one? Good backhand. Feel like Rybakina's backhand is devastatingly low, hard, flat. And it's causing all sorts of problems for KALININA. Rybakina cleans the lines. Ready to serve. Serves down the tee. Ace. Massive serve there from the Kazakhstani. $40-love. Wow. How quickly things can turn around in tennis, huh? Serving. Down the tee. No, it's long, and it is a consolidation and a game to love to boot. They're back in not only back in it, but also ahead in the first set now.
Elena, Rybakina. Elena, Rybakina, Rybakina. Elena, Rybakina, Rybakina.
And a big thanks to everybody who has hit that like button on the video. We're now up to 102 likes. Come on, we're getting the special song out. Let's go.
Thank you for hitting 100 likes. Now we're feeling alright, 'cause the second 100's inside. Thank you for helping us hit 100 likes, for giving the people what they like. It's such a delight.
Oh, yeah, it's such a delight. They're back on court. And it's 4-3 to Elena Rybakina. And we got Anhelina, KALININA serving. Getting close to the business end. And you see, they're just showing a replay. KALININA smacking her foot with her racket quite a lot there in the changeover. Sure that's going to help. Serving. 3-4. First serve into the net. We've got Ignacio in saying Elena does not give up. Always finds a way to fight back. Yeah, got to give her some credit. She has a lot of fight in her. It's a backhand to backhand rally. This is a very important game for the Ukrainian. She's sort of on the back foot now, and Rybakina's only getting stronger. She steps in. Massive forehand winner from Rybakina. Too good. Feel like she's coming into her own right now. The start was shaky. Maybe it was the facts. It was just a Masters final. Our first ever on clay. She's been to 2 Masters finals already this year. We've won 50% of them. This one's one she's expected to win, which the pressure can be a lot more. But that one's into the net from KALININA, and it is love 30. Chance now for Elena to really put the knife in. Oh, just long. Second serve from the Ukrainian there. Good return from Rybakina, and yeah, it's hooked wide, it's hooked long, and it's 3 break points. It all seems to be falling apart right now for KALININA. Such a strong start, but Was it just due to Rybakina not really playing too well? Quite possibly. Serves in. Rybakina down the line. Kalinina, good shot. And it's wide from Rybakina. 1 break point saved. Up to 106 likes now. Keep on hitting that thumbs up. Do that right now and subscribe. You're helping the channel grow. Ready for Roland Garros. 15-40. Backhand return there. Good backhand. Kept in play, though, from Rybakina. Kalinina hitting the ball really well now. They're both moonballing, but Rybakina goes a bit more flat with her shot. Then down the center. Kalinina, great shot there. Great rally from both. Down the line, Rybakina looping it up to try and reset. Kalinina, massive forehand. Rybakina, massive one in response. Oh, my word, she's got her on the ropes. Can she finish Kalinina? She goes inside out. Rybakina's there again. Into the open court. Kalinina. Kalinina. Oh, what a rally.
Kalinina. Kalinina. Can you see her? Kalinina. See her? Kalinina. 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 Coming from Ukraine and she causing the pain. Coming from Ukraine and she causing the pain.
My word, what a rally of the match. She saves another break point. There's another one still up for grabs. It's a great serve. Can she finish it off? Oh, she does. Well, she's stepping up right now. She's looking to her box. 3 break points saved by Angela Kalinina. Or Anhelina. Sorry, I'm getting too carried away, getting her name wrong. Anhelina. Calm. Right. Here we are. We're at juice. What a few points that was. What a way to save break points as well. Just when you thought Rybakina was having it all her own way, the Ukrainian showing the fight. Oh, it's clipped the net call there from Kalinina. And Rybakina steps in, puts it away. Too good. Far too good. Oh, we're going to hear some people from the box saying, come on, come on. Yeah, that backhand. Just lethal. First serves in. That's long from Rybakina. It's more of this sort of what we saw from the start of the match, really, from Rybakina. We saw a lot of balls flying long, but this is credit a bit to Kalinina. She's really pushing Rybakina right now. This is such an important game in this first set. She cannot let up here. She really needs to get this to 4-4. Good serve. Good return from Rybakina. Forehand just in. And now it's a moon ball to reset the rally. Rybakina just goes down the middle. Down the line, clips the net cord. Kalinina's there. Goes back behind her. Kalinina on the stretch. The drop shot from Rybakina. Kalinina's there. The volley from Rybakina. The volley from Kalinina. And it's there and she gets the advantage. She's showing so much heart right now. What fantastic tennis. This is a final, let me tell you. Oh, my word. Down the line. And she just had enough to put that second volley away. It's advantage to Kalinina. Great serve. It's a great return though from Rybakina. She goes backhand. They go backhand to backhand. Down the center from Rybakina. Now into the corner. Kalinina's on the retreat. Now she's onto the forehand. It's cross court. She's going to go to the line. She misses. And Kalinina holds. And we're going to business end because it's 4-4. What a performance from Kalinina right now.
Kalinina! Kalinina! see her. Kalina, see her. Kalina, Kalina, coming from Ukraine and she causing the pain. Coming from Ukraine and she causing the pain.
Wow, I mean, what a performance that was. Down love 40 on your own serve and come back to hold to make it 4-4. There's an ace from Rybakina, though. And it is 15 love. That's what she can do. She can just throw those big aces in when she needs them. Not seen too many of them, though, today. Only 2. Maybe that's number 3. See how many points she wins on her first serve if she gets it in, though. 88%. Great first serve on the first one. The second first serve, not so great. And that last game may have got in the head of Rybakina. Kalinina really showing fight. Looped up this return. Rybakina comes in. That's a terrible volley from Rybakina. She was there. She had the chance to just play any type of volley she wanted. She went for a really really soft volley. Went to take all the pace off. Just took everything off of it, and it didn't even reach the net. 15-all. Kalinina ready. Maybe she's feeling a bit better. That's a great serve from Rybakina. Oh, she's gone back to Kalinina, but it's too powerful. And it pings off the rack. It goes wide. Wow, wow, wow. We've got Rysvardin saying, bravo, Kalinina, Slava Ukrainu. Wow, she's playing so well. You're right to be excited. Rybakina, great serve out wide. But is it going to land in? No, it's not. It's too powerful, the serve. It's the one thing that she has that is in her advantage, really. I mean, out of the two of them, she's clearly the better server. I mean, on this surface, sort of nullified a little bit, but if you hit it right, it's just no chance for your opponent. First serve into the net at 40-15. But I feel like Kalinina is just doing so well just to stay in this first set. She was up a break. She got broken back. That one's wide. And it's 5-4, Rybakina. But we're still on serve, and that's the main thing. Anything can happen if you keep yourself on serve. And then the worst you can hope for is a tiebreak. What a match so far. It's really living up to the bill. We've had a shaky start, I'd say, from Rybakina, followed by a resurgence of Rybakina, and then a resurgence from Kalinina. So we've had everything so far. I don't think we can say this final was a disappointment. For me, I think it's living up to the bill. Both of these players showing some nerves, but some quality as well. And we got Chris K in saying, go Rybakina. I mean, whoever you're supporting, we appreciate you joining us here on GTL. Make sure if you are just joining, hit a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join us for the men's final. That's coming up tomorrow. I think it's midday. Correct me if I'm wrong. 1 o'clock in Rome. That's when it's scheduled for. Who knows when it'll actually be? Probably 10 p.m. Knowing the weather over in Rome right now. But yeah, we got that. There's so much stuff going on Game to Love in the lead up to Roland Garros. The Countdown podcast. It's a weekly podcast counting down to Roland Garros. Make sure to check every episode of that because we're going through all of the contenders, all of the news, all of the potential people. We got the Ukrainian flag being held aloft in the crowd by 2 ladies supporting Kalinina out there. Great to see. They're staying up late in Rome tonight. Forehand chop there from Kalinina. Forehand from Rybakina. The volley. It's not a good volley, and Kalinina's gone with a lob. It's a brilliant lob. Oh, ho, ho. What a shot! I don't. She's not an easy person to lob, I tell you, Rybakina. But somehow she should have finished Kalinina off there. But to get that lob up and over her and still land on the baseline, impressive, I have to say. And it is 15-love from what seemed like a losing position in that game, in that point, sorry. And it is a second serve now. Good serve. Great return from Rybakina. She loops it up. Drive volley, Rybakina. She's on the run again, is Kalinina. She's doing a lot of miles tonight. Rybakina smash from the baseline. Kalinina's kept it in. Drop shot, Rybakina. Kalinina's there. She passes her down the line. I can't believe it. She's playing out of her skin right now, the Ukrainian. What a match. The defensive skills of Kalinina right now are really something to behold. And then to pass her at the net like that, on the run, flicks it up the line. Into the net with the first serve. Second serve again, trying to get this one to 5-5. Rybakina, a massive backhand, and then a massive forehand. That's bigger. She means business. I'm interested to see where this will take the players up to in the rankings. Rybakina, if she wins here, she will move up to number 4 in the rankings. That's significant. Come Roland Garros seeding. Kalinina. Well, she's up to number 25 at the moment. She could move up all the way into the top 20. She could move up to number 19 in the world. So a lot at stake, really, here. Kalinina can move up into the top 20. Rybakina can move up to number 4 in the world. And let's not forget, she doesn't even have any points from Wimbledon last year, and she could be number 4. Great return from Rybakina there. I mean, it's so powerful that it's uncontrollable. It's gone wide. Up to 108 likes on the video. Thanks everybody who smashed the thumbs up. Keep them coming. Let's try and get up to 200 if we can. There's another special button for that if we can get there. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. 40-30. Into the net from Kalinina. If you want any player button as well, played of your choosing, send us in a super chat, $5 or more, and then we'll get any player button played for you. And that one's hit the baseline from Rybakina on the return. Kalinina's missed the ball. She's not like she can't quite believe it. Yeah, she's missed it. Maybe hitting the line caused it to not bounce as high as she expected. But it is juice. And from a 40-15 winning position, Rybakina now only 2 points away from this first set. Great backhand. And it's into the net from Kalinina. And we do have set point Rybakina now. That came around all too fast, it has to be said. From 40-15 ahead, Kalinina, to now facing set point. Rybakina looks ready. First serve, good serve down the tee. It's long. She saves the set point. Well played, Kalinina. Great serve. Rybakina. I mean, I don't think anybody would have seen her getting to the final in Rome, let alone potential champion. I know I didn't. I'm eating my hat right now. Into the net with the first serve from KALININA. If you're one of the 200 just joining, hit the like button. Do it now. Subscribe if you're new. The second serve is in. It's a let, though, and it will be another second serve. What a nervy time right now in the match. Rybakina looks ready. Good backhand. Cross court now from KALININA. Another backhand from KALININA. Great angles from Rybakina. What a winner. She cut the angle. And it is another set point. That's impressive stuff. 54 minutes on the clock for this first set. Serve into the net from KALININA. Second serve again. It's in. Backhand Rybakina. Down the middle. Rybakina, massive forehand. She just about claws it back. The backhand into the other corner. You're not getting that one back. Rybakina takes the first set, 6-4. And with some incredible tennis from both ladies. Wow, what a topsy-turvy first set, but what a quality first set. I mean, this final lived up to the bill. We had a bit of a shaky start from Rybakina. KALININA was up a break. Then she broke back. Then there was nearly a break, but then she managed to hold at 4-4. And then Rybakina, well, KALININA was up 40-15 and she pegged her back to deuce. And now that's all it takes. A few big hits from the big girl from Kazakhstan. I don't want to say big girl, but the tall girl from Kazakhstan. And it is 6-4 in this first set. Impressive stuff, it has to be said. And a very, very entertaining final that we have found ourselves in. If you are just joining us, make sure you do smash a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We got the men's final coming up tomorrow. That's Holger Rune versus Daniil Medvedev. That one should be a cracker. Medvedev famously doesn't like the clay. Holger Rune does like the clay. He's been through the ringer. Medvedev winning in straight sets against Tsitsipas. Holger Rune coming back from the depths to defeat Casper Ruud in style in the third set, but being a set and a breakdown. Ray saying benefit matters. You were a few seconds behind scoreboard in that first set. Yes, it does matter, Ray. Maybe I need to refresh my stream, but maybe the score was just too damn fast. What am I supposed to do about that? Hey, Ray, what can I do? Sometimes it gets there before me, but it's all good. As long as you're all here with me, that's the main thing. Enjoying this match thoroughly and enjoying it more because they're actually seeing just tennis being played. I think Rybakina has gone off court, to be honest, after that set. And KALININA has stayed seated. Not sure what's being applauded right now. We're not looking at anything, but there's a big round of applause going on. That was a big round of applause going on right now. Maybe people can just see themselves on the screen and they just want to cheer because they can see themselves on the screen. Oh, my word. Who's looking forward to Roland Garros? Tell you what, this guy, he's looking forward to it right here. Tell me your thoughts about Roland Garros. What do you make of Nadal not being there? What do you think this means for the men's side? And Iga potentially injured. Who's going to win? Either side, I want to know your thoughts. Throw it in the live chat. Is it the most open Roland Garros we've seen in the past decade, potentially? We have no idea who's going to win. Could Daniil Medvedev win Roland Garros? I want to hear your thoughts. Anything seems possible right now. Could we see Rybakina Medvedev winning Roland Garros? They both win Rome. They both win Roland Garros. And then they can never say again that they don't like the clay. Yeah, Goldflex, and it's like a parallel universe, Roland Garros. Nadal's not there, and now Medvedev's good on clay. What is going on? This is not... Is this real? Do we have to pinch ourselves? Is this a multiverse? Have we gone and slipped into a different era or a different universe where Medvedev is suddenly a clay court player? Yeah, Tennis Twits reckons Medi's going to steal it. Would like Holger to do it. Yeah, I would just love to see if we get a really competitive match. It's 3 sets and it's nip and tuck. I think that's all we can really hope for. I feel like the winner, in relation to Roland Garros, I feel that the winner of that match is irrelevant. But I think it would just do wonders for either player. Like, just for confidence, knowing that you can win on this type of court in a Masters event. They're going forehand to forehand here. Rybakina just sort of keeping her really deep on the baseline, and it's gone 15-all. There's just 1 hour on the clock, and they're closing in on midnight there in Rome. We're going to push into the next day. Yeah, that must be the case. They're in the different multiverse, I think. Yeah, I mean, Tennis Twits, I'm very sad no Rafa. We're still trying to enjoy it on the men's side. Massive forehand winner from Rybakina. Of course, we'll still enjoy it. I mean, it does seem open. I feel that the fact that Carlos was so dominant for the past few tournaments and then him losing early in Rome, it just adds to the narrative and the excitement of the tournament. Djokovic losing to Holger Rune adds to the excitement because we still know Djokovic is still a threat. Just because he lost here, he's not really been in top form. He might be in top form as soon as Roland Garros happens. As soon as he gets through a few rounds, as soon as we hit quarterfinals, he might be in the flow state, and that's a worry for everybody. As the time hits midnight in Rome, 40-15, Rybakina. Good serve. It's chopped back in play. Rybakina goes cross court. Nice winner. And 1 love for the girl who's now only 1 set away from her first ever Masters clay court title.
Elena, Rybakina. Elena, Rybakina, Rybakina. Elena, Rybakina, Rybakina.
Wow. I mean, I know there was a lot of people saying in the live chat before this one started that they saw the first set going to Rybakina, but I bet you didn't see it going to her in that fashion. It's not a straightforward 6-4, that's for sure. It was a real topsy-turvy first set, and that's a real easy winner there from Rybakina. I'm not sure what's happened with KALININA there. That's not... Oh, no. Oh. KALININA's having to retire, it looks like. She said, I cannot step on my left leg anymore. So don't know if we're getting a medical timeout now. She said, I cannot step on my left leg. She's like devastated right now. She's in absolute tears. What a just terrible if this is the way it's going to end for KALININA. She's played so well this whole 2 weeks. Like, surely just get the trainer out, see if there's. She's saying when I move, it's just like it's smashing, like it's almost like some. It must be the most horrific pain for her to be speaking like this. Like, for her to, after that point, talking like this is like she's just wanted to retire straight away. I can only imagine the pain must be so severe that she cannot even. Well, she's saying she can't step on her left leg without this horrendous pain. And with somebody as hard hitting as Rybakina, like for you to be able to change direction, have movement, I feel terrible for her right now. She's played so well in this match. And she played so well this week. And the crowd are trying to give her some support. And then she's even saying to the trainer, what, you want me to play one more game just to see me in pain one more time? Or, I mean, it's horrible to see. I think, well, she might even try. I don't know if she's going to. No, she's not going to try and continue. She's just going to have to concede. It's really sad. That's terrible. What a sad end to this final. Anhelina, KALININA. We waited so long for some great tennis. We got the great tennis in the first set. She was so competitive. And Rybakina wins her first ever clay court masters in really strange circumstances, sad circumstances, hard for her to even really celebrate. I mean, she was playing good tennis. She won the first set. She looked like she was maybe on her way to get a break. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. And well, it was a really competitive first set. That was the real sad thing. She was really getting given the runaround, but you can't falter if she's really in agony. And she probably has one eye on Roland Garros as well. That's where the money is. I don't think it was even bad movement. I think it was just like obviously something that was growing. And yeah, they've announced Rybakina as the winner. She has to say thanks to the crowd. But what an anticlimax for her, like winning her first clay court masters. And like it was alluded to in the live chat, she's won her first clay court masters. And 3 of the matches she's played, people have retired. So I don't know. You can only beat what's in front of you. But she's won in total 3 full matches, but had Kalinskaya, Iga, and now KALININA retire against her in this tournament. I mean, it's not her fault. But it's a bit of a bizarre circumstance, it has to be said. And it's just sad for the tennis fans, really. They've waited around all day, these tennis fans, for some tennis. I'm glad they at least had the first set to get their teeth into because it was really gritty stuff. It was a brilliant first set of tennis. And it was dramatic, but for it to end in that way, just disappointment. I feel so sad for KALININA to lose via retirement, to be, well, hopefully it's not an injury that may now keep her out of Roland Garros. That would be terrible for her because she's playing some amazing tennis, some of her best tennis we've seen her play. She could have gone up to her into the top 20 had she won today, but unfortunately she has not won. And what this means for Rybakina is she now moves up to number 4 in the world. She overtakes Caroline Garcia heading in to Roland Garros unless somebody plays a tournament in between. There's only one tournament left. Don't know if that's going to be happening or not. Well, whether they'll play it. But Kalinina, I think she still moves up to a career high of 25 in the world, to be honest. I think before today she was 28 was her highest. So this tournament has pushed her to a career high 25 in the world. She'll be once the rankings come out on, was it Monday morning? So just a well played to her. It's very, very sad into the match. Sorry to everybody who stayed around for the whole day, wanted to watch this one. It was competitive while it lasted, but ultimately, Rybakina, she's won her second Masters of the year.
Elena, Rybakina. Elena, Rybakina, Rybakina. Elena, Rybakina, Rybakina.
No, not great. Wow, these night session fans. Gary in saying I feel bad for Elena. Not her fault. She would likely have won those matches. I think she's played well. If anything, her style is maybe affecting some of the players she's playing. Like she manages to go in back behind a lot of players, causing them to change direction a lot, causing them a few problems. So very, very yeah, I mean, super sad news though for Kalinina. I just really hope that the injury isn't too serious and she will come back and she will get to play Roland Garros. Rybakina looking like somebody possessed right now, like she can do no wrong. I think she's a fantastic player. This is why I had her as my number 2 year end for 2023. I think that the sky's the ceiling for Rybakina. She's third favorite for Roland Garros right now. She's behind Saba. Would you put her above Saba now? Not sure. Iga with a potential injury. Is Rybakina a real contender for Roland Garros now? I think you have to consider her. I think you'll be stupid not to consider Rybakina for Roland Garros. I mean, maybe even Kalinina. If she comes back, you have to really consider her too. What a few days it's been. What a few weeks it's been. We've ended the women's Rome Masters on a bit of a dampener. Rybakina gets the title. I think it's still been an entertaining tournament on the women's side, though. Been a few storylines. And now we go into Roland Garros with, do we just have more questions than anything? Now Rybakina becoming number 4 in the world. She'll go up to number 4th seed. And now the potential of meeting Iga would only be pushed back to the likelihood of a semi-final, which will do Iga the world of good as well. She doesn't really want to be meeting Rybakina any sooner than she has to. Seems to be the nemesis on tour that she has this past year. We got Capricorn saying Swiatek is adding a second psychologist to her team after so many losses to Ryba. Could become a little bit of a mental problem. We've got Gary and say, go run. Enjoyed the conversation, everyone. Hope the men's final is dynamite. Yeah, make sure to join us for the men's final tomorrow. It is Holger Luna versus Daniil Medvedev. That one should be a classic. We've got the guy who loves clay against the guy who hates clay, but they're both in a clay court final in a Masters. Will Medvedev win his first ever clay court Masters? I think will Holger Rune win his first clay court Masters as well. They're both going for it. Only one person can take that title. Who do you think is going to win it? Make sure you join us for it. Goldflex saying this Rome has been a disaster. Can't wait to see which curveball it throws at us tomorrow. Don't. I don't want no more curveballs. The only curveballs I want to see are when Rune or Medvedev are running to the net and whipping it round it to hit a nice winner. They're the only curveballs we want to see. I don't want to see anything different to that. Tennis Twit saying is Kalinina coming back out? No, it's over. There's no coming back out. There we go. And Gary saying we continue to move closer to a big three on the WTA. Who won the last three events? Exactly right. Those three. Gary knows best. And it is Rybakina, Saba, and obviously Iga. Interesting stuff. Tennis Twits. No, I mean for the ceremony. No, oh, okay. I don't know. I've not got the ceremony on. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just here with you guys. Just trying to take it all in, to be honest. It's been one of those. It's been I've sort of waited around all day for this, and then we're sort of left wanting a bit, aren't we? Thanks to everybody who hit the like on the video up to 117. Keep hitting that thumbs up if you can. Subscribe if you're new and join us for the final tomorrow. If you can watch the countdown, really appreciate it. Leave us some comments on the countdown as well. I want to know what you think of our thoughts on the lead up to Roland Garros, because it is a very, very big tournament. We could have the potential. There's always the number 23 lurking, but it can only be for one man now. That man, Novak Djokovic. And I think our next podcast will be about Novak Djokovic, and that will be coming up next week. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Check out the countdown, and the countdown will be completed. Well, it's in 8 days' time. Episode 2, go check out episode 1 as well if you haven't checked out that as well. And Capricorn saying yes, there is a ceremony and KALININA is there. That's good to know. Well, I don't know what more I can say except for thanks to everybody who did join for this one. It's been a weird day, but Rybakina is the champion in Rome. There's no longer the Iga title. She doesn't win 3 in a row. Rybakina yet again stomping on Iga's ground. Will Roland Garros be the next ground Rybakina's stomping on? We'll find out very, very soon. Anyway, join us for the men's fun tomorrow. And one big more shout out, Elena Rybakina. She's getting better and better, isn't she?